Hello everyone, welcome to ParaQuest UK. I'm Adam, back with the weekly vlog. Didn't quite make it yesterday. I spent half of yesterday down in Margate for the Margate Meltdown, which is an annual motorcycle run from the Ace Caf down to Margate. I didn't actually go up to the Ace because going up to the Ace on the North Circular and then coming down to Margate and then coming home would have been quite a trek, even for a good day out. So I just went straight from my place, or where I live here over at Canby, down to Margate, and it was a good day. Weather held out. Thousands and thousands of bikes there. I see some great stuff. The photos of which are on my Instagram, which is South Guy Media. And yeah, it was a good day. Bumped into some friends, had your little nibbles, come back, and then I spent basically the second half of yesterday in my garage, getting some stuff sorted out to go to a boot sale, or give away, or whatever. Basically, cut a long story short, is that when I moved out of my old place, this is before I come onto my boat, my old place was down by Southend Seafront in Westcliff, and it was quite. I mean, it was only a room, bedsit, whatever, but it was quite big, and also used to the garage as well, because no one else in the HMO used the garage. I kind of had sole use of it, so I had a lot of stuff. Now, when I had to move out in 2017, eventually, that's a different story. When I found a place that was suitable, i.e., had a garage, wasn't too, was a really good rate. The downside is it was a bit smaller, so I couldn't. When I packed everything up, I didn't have room for everything when I moved into that place. That was 2017, so a lot of stuff stayed in boxes, and I'd like two huge boxes. One of them was a stereo that I bought in 1999, still have it, and the other one had all sorts of soot in it. I found my PS2 in there, which obviously I've not used for, well, 2017 really. So there was a load of stuff in there, plus there was other boxes full of DVDs, CDs, all that sort of thing. And basically, yeah, I spent, well, basically the weekend sorting all that stuff out. Since I moved on to a boat, although this is Enterprise, she's 41 foot, she's, really good size, and I've got a lot of space in here, but I haven't got a lot of storage space. The kind of storage is what I'm sitting on. These are, if you think motorhome, caravan, that sort of thing, the way the storage is laid out in them, they're all under seat and all that. So there's not a great deal of storage, and it's hard to mount shelving and things like that for storage. You've got to be really creative for stuff. I mean, you can see there, there's like this little shelf here where stuff's sitting on. It's very different. So anyway, I've got a lot of DVDs, a lot of CDs. I've basically, all the DVDs I realised I couldn't either watch online or download. So that's what I've been doing. I've got hard drives full of stuff, that I've sort of downloaded from Amazon and so on. So the DVDs are a surplus to requirements, so they'll be put up on a boot sale, or whatever. Get rid of them. Same with CDs. I'll be keeping some of the stuff that of groups and singers that I really love, and all my dance CDs as well, because I'm a DJ. I'll keep them, but the brunt of the others, if I don't want to listen to them, I'll download them to my phone, or my laptop. I mean, my DJ, for heaven's sake, I've got thousands and thousands and thousands of tunes on my laptop, so that's not really an issue. So it was stuff like that. Another one, part of the reason I'm I'm doing this with the webcam. Is I found the little tripod that was for this microphone, and I bought that from Argos years and years ago. I think it's still current model, to be honest. But I bought that, and that microphone used to be mounted on this. So in my old place where I had a designated computer desk, this could be mounted permanently. So hence why that was on there. When I bought Enterprise, I had to get creative. I might have explained this before, but I think when you first saw the webcam being used, I was actually in the main saloon cabin because you could see the helm and everything. In here, this is the dinette area, and I've got the galley to my left, and then behind me is the forward cabin where I sleep, and so on. So anyway, where we're sitting in the dinette area now, primary function is dinette area for eating purposes. It has a secondary function in if you see the table that I'm tapping, this actually winches down, and it will drop to form part of a double berth. So this can be used as sleeping quarters. And the third function this now has is my office. So as you can see, I've got cordless rechargeable microphone, keyboard, mouse, and so on. But yeah, as a result, having to have this as a multi-function area, I couldn't have the microphone thing mounted permanently. I tried so many different connotations, it just didn't happen. So when I found the tripod, I'm like, that's really handy, because I can set that up as you see and just move it out of the way when I don't need it. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's how come we're talking like this. And the other reason is the weather's really crap outside. It's windy. I've had a bit of rain today, so it's not really conducive to trying to record anything on the flybridge because of just too much wind, and we've had a bit of rain there. So anyway, yeah. So that's been my weekend. It's been really busy, but it's been constructive and productive. Tied up some other loose ends. Yeah, I feel like I'm really making progress now. So basically, what's left is, once that's cleared out next week, once that's finally cleared next weekend, then I've got 2 bikes coming into the garage. One is my mate's, because he's got nowhere to store his bike because he lives in a motorhome, funny enough. And the other one will be a project that I've got coming in. But that will be discussed on Adam's Autos, which is the channel I'll kick off when I buy it. So yeah, that's what's been going on. Hopefully after this weekend, I'll go on to something else about this Saturday as well. But yeah, hopefully after this weekend I can now concentrate on getting some new recordings done, because we are, as I said a few times, we're looking at new sites, and hopefully we can get that going. Yeah, so yeah, just as I said about Saturday this week. Now, if anyone's wants to come and talk to me personally, I don't know as yet if any of the crew would be there because I haven't really mentioned it, so I've had time. Sorry, guys. But I've been doing this one for a couple of years now, so it's been a thing that I personally done. But if anyone wants to come down and say hello, I will be at the Balmoral Centre in Westcliff. That will be this Saturday. I'll have a table set out with all my wares, and it gives you a chance to talk to me personally. Any experiences you've got or anything that's going on that we may be able to help with, in the spiritual sense. So yeah, I will have a table, come down and talk, and get to meet me personally. Maybe one or two of the crew might be there as well, if I can twist their arm. So yeah, that's what's going on this Saturday. Content wise, now as you mentioned in the Ask a Medium last week, this week, because there's no live stream, there will be recorded content, and this is one of my favourites that we done last year. It was a return to the abandoned property in the Malden area. Now there wasn't just the cottage that we visited. There's like a couple of outbuildings as well, There's only one that was a sort of real interest, really, but that's the one we visit, and it's a proper time tunnel in there. That's what's going to come up on tomorrow night's recorded content. It's really, really fascinating what we found in there. And then the follow up to that will be in a couple of weeks between after the next live vlog. Talking of the next live vlog, that will be next Wednesday. So pin that in your diary. I think that is the, I think first is Sunday, second, third. I think it's the 4th, which is the Wednesday. That will be our next live one, and that will be our round table. And I think we're going to discuss alien species on that one. And I've got some great ideas for some future round tables coming up, but we'll mention that near the time. So yeah, that's where we are. So just to recap, tomorrow night is recorded content. That is a return to the abandoned property at Malden, where we go through a real time capsule in one of the outbuildings. Very fascinating. Saturday, we will be, or I will be, at the Balmoral Centre in Westcliff. It's a psychic and pampered day fair thing. There's some card readings and that going on, but you can come and talk to me. I will be there. I will be able to, chew the fat with you about all what we do. And if you've got any issues of a paranormal nature that, maybe we can help with, then obviously you can have a proper chat one-on-one and see if we can go with that. And then the next live stream is next Wednesday. That is round table. We'll be talking about alien species. Very fascinating subject, given the experiences that Rudy and Gloria have had. And I think I might have had. Yeah, so that's that. Anyway, I'm going to say love and light to all of you. God bless up. You've had a great bank holiday weekend as well. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow night for the Malden abandoned property. See you then. Bye-bye.